bangers keep on coming over in the AFCON, and this time we've got an absolute cracker. It's Nigeria, it's Cameroon. Both of these can go the distance, but which one we'll go through, we're going to take a little look next. That's right, folks. Once again, another prediction video. Today we'll take a look at, of course, one of the opening games in the round of 16. It's Nigeria up against Cameroon, and we'll get to that in a second. If you know where you're in, smash your subscribe button back at the old things. AFCON related, Blabber Rose related, world football related. We're all here, boys, in a bloody car. That's right, the videos keep on coming, the games keep on coming. And of course, you guys got to keep on subscribing. Of course, your one-stop shop for the AFCON continues. And of course, it continues with this one. We'll take a look at it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. And again, if you do, make sure you subscribe. Your one-stop shop continues for the AFCON. And we're taking a look at this zinger right here. It is Nigeria, the Super Eagles, up against Cameroon. That's right. Let's take a look at this one. One of the opening games taking place on Saturday, January the 27th at the Stade Félix Houphouët-Boigny. That's right. Now, these two sides coming into this in pretty good, well, actually, Nigeria coming to this in pretty tip-top form. They're coming as a Group A winners, secured their date back on the 18th of Jan, 2023. It's their 20th finals. 2021 was their last. They were champions back in 1980, 94 and 2013. Jose Peseiro is your manager. Victor Osimhen, your star man there. 10-1 to go the distance. I did predict them to go to the quarterfinal. So, in theory, I do have these guys making at least another hurdle, but of course that could change with, of course, a quick look at Cameroon then. We'll look at them in a minute. But their resume looks like this. Of course, Group A, second place, level on points with Group A winners, Equatorial Guinea. A very, very surprising outcome in that group, of course, with the hosts, Ivory Coast. Opened up with a draw against Equatorial Guinea. That actually looks not a bad result in the grand scheme of things. They picked it up with a 1-0 win over Ivory Coast, and then, of course, a 1-0 win over Guinea-Bissau. Back-to-back clean sheets coming into this to set themselves up for their zinger against Cameroon. Let's take a look at the squad then. We've got Uzo between the six, Unimache, Bassi, Ajayi, Aina, Uwobi, Ndindi, Onyeka, Simon, Osimhen, and Chukwueze, of course. What about Cameroon then, coming at you as Group C winners way back when? 12th of September 2023. It's their 21st finals. 2021 was their last. They won it in 84, 88, the year 2000, 2002, and 2017. Rigobert Song is your manager. Starman Andre Onana, of course. Been a bit of a weird scenario with him at the moment. 10-1 to go the distance. I did actually make these guys predict them to go to the semi-finals, but I think that was a different path than this one. I did predict them to finish, well, probably runners up in this one. Okay, they're taken. They've come out of Group C here, second place, level on points with Guinea, but of course a bit of a distance between themselves and Senegal. They opened up with that 1-1 draw against Guinea, backed that up with a loss against Senegal, and of course finished up with a narrow 3-2 loss against Gambia. Goodness gracious me, a lot of goals, a lot of drama in the AFCON, and of course this group is no different. To set themselves up with, of course, the Super Eagles, the spot in the last 8. Let's take a look at the squad then. Unana, Yongwa, Mukudi, Gonzalez, Castellato, Nicham, Duwala, Zambo Ngweza, Nkundu, Ubukaka, and Ekambi up top. Those are, of course, a guess at the start of 11. Let's take a look at the squad, or the numbers then between these two sides. They have played each other 7 times, 2004. We got 4 wins for Nigeria, 1 for Cameroon, 2 draws. Of course, the biggest win for Nigeria was a 4-0 win, scoring 13 goals in total, 1.86 goals a game on average. Cameroon, though, 1-0 win for them. Their biggest, 5 goals scored in those 7 games, 0.71 goals a game on average. Cameroon on 58% form for them at the moment, just 1 win in the last 5, of course. Up against the Nigeria side, 58% form for them, however, just 1 defeat the last 6. Back-to-back wins for Nigeria, of course. Now, these two sides did, of course, back in June 2021 was a 0-0 draw. It was a friendly. Last time they played each other in a game that meant something was, in fact, around the 16 match back in July 2019 in the AFCON. That's right. Nigeria came out on top with a 3-2 finish, of course. Let's take a look at the squad and the numbers and the key stats and the goals coming at you from Nigeria. Troost Ekong has got himself just the 1 goal. Victor Osimhen just the 1 goal so far. Cameroon's goals coming at you from Toko Nkambi there. Castellio's got a go. Christopher Wu and Frank Magri so far. And, of course, a quick look at the bookies' odds on this one then. Heading into the early game, 11-10 is your Nigeria, 2-1 is the draw, of course, which will drag into extra time. 16-5 is, of course, your Cameroon here. The public vote is out there, of course, and the public vote have gone with the Super Eagles with 65% of the vote. It is still early in the public vote, so make sure you check back on those on the channel. But what about me on this one? Of course, it's a tasty one. It's one of the ones that you've got to watch. And, of course, this could actually get dragged into penalties on this one. But, unfortunately, I think there's only going to be one winner here, and that will be the Super Eagles. That's right, 2-1 win for me to take it to the house. And that, of course, will put them into the last 8. And, of course, set myself up with a bit of a zing-zong affair in that one, of course. That's it, of course, guys. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, catch you later for the next one here as we cover the AFCON all the way through to the final. But until then, subscribe, catch you later. But until we're done.